Welcome back to Real Savant. Today, we're diving into The Shining, 1980, a psychological horror film directed by Stanley Kubrick, based on Stephen King's novel. This chilling tale takes us into the eerie isolation of the Overlook Hotel, where a family's descent into madness is mirrored by the sinister forces lurking in the hotel's dark past. The story begins with Jack Torrance, Jack Nicholson, a former alcoholic and aspiring writer, accepting a job as the winter caretaker for the Overlook Hotel, located high in the Colorado Rockies. Jack, along with his wife Wendy, Shelley Duvall, and young son Danny Lloyd, will be isolated in the hotel for the duration of the off-season when it's closed due to heavy snowfall. Jack believes this will be a fresh start, helping him recover from his personal struggles and work on his writing. Danny, however, has a special psychic ability known as the Shining, which allows him to see things others cannot. He has disturbing visions of the hotel's horrific past, seeing ghostly apparitions and violent events from the hotel's history. Danny also forms a telepathic connection with Dick Halloran, Scatman Crothers, the hotel's cook, who also possesses the Shining. Dick warns Danny about the dangers of the hotel, but assures him he will return to help if needed. As the weeks go by, the isolation begins to have a profound effect on Jack's mental state. He starts to unravel, becoming more aggressive and erratic. Meanwhile, Danny continues to experience terrifying visions, including a blood-filled elevator and ghostly twins who haunt the hotel's hallways. These visions push Danny to the brink, and his fear grows as the hotel seems to exert its influence over both him and his father. Jack's descent into madness is triggered by the malevolent supernatural forces inhabiting the Overlook Hotel. He becomes increasingly fixated on the hotel's ghostly inhabitants, including the spectral bartender Lloyd, who appears to Jack in moments of weakness. However, Lloyd is just a hallucination, a product of Jack's deteriorating mind. Jack's obsession with the hotel grows, and he begins spending hours writing, but all he produces is the same phrase: "All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy." Wendy becomes alarmed by Jack's erratic behavior and fears for her and Danny's safety. She tries to protect Danny from Jack, who has become more violent and unstable. One night, Danny is lured into room 237, a mysterious room that seems to hold a dark secret. Inside, Danny encounters a terrifying presence, an encounter that further destabilizes his fragile psyche. In a final act of madness, Jack becomes fully consumed by the hotel's dark influence and attempts to murder Wendy and Danny. Wendy narrowly escapes with Danny, and they flee into the hotel's labyrinthine hedge maze. Jack chases them, but his grip on reality has completely unraveled. In a tragic turn, Jack is trapped in the maze, where he eventually succumbs to the cold and dies. The movie ends with one of the most chilling images in horror cinema. The camera zooms in on an old photograph hanging in the hotel's lobby, revealing Jack's face among a crowd of revelers. The photograph is dated July 4th, 1921, suggesting that Jack has always been a part of the Overlook Hotel's haunted history, blurring the lines between past and present, reality and madness. The Shining is a haunting psychological thriller that delves into themes of isolation, madness, and supernatural terror. Stanley Kubrick's masterful direction, combined with Jack Nicholson's iconic performance, creates an atmosphere of relentless tension and dread. The film's open-ended conclusion leaves viewers questioning the nature of reality and the forces that drive Jack to madness. If you enjoyed this recap, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more movie recaps and reviews. What do you think of The Shining? Share your thoughts and favorite moments in the comments below.